Election dates are out. Political parties have ramped up campaigning. And yet again, electronic voting machines are in the news. Recently, Rahul Gandhi called the elections a fixed match. He also said that the BJP has its own people in the Election Commission. Rahul went on to say that BJP will not win more than 180 seats.
तो भाइयों और बहनों, ये जो चुनाव हो रहा है, नरेंद्र मोदी जी इस चुनाव में मैच फिक्सिंग करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
But what does he mean? Let's break it down. Why is Rahul Gandhi now invoking the argument around EVMs? Well, a few days ago, Rahul Gandhi made another controversial remark about the EVMs, where he attacked Prime Minister Modi, saying that the king's soul is in the EVMs and that PM Modi cannot win the elections without EVMs.
राजा की आत्मा EVM में है. सही है, सही है. राजा की आत्मा EVM में है.
Over the past few days, there has been resentment brewing in the country against EVMs, with several opposition parties. Some even feel that EVMs do not comply with the principles of democracy. Some argue that EVMs are not in compliance with the transparency of voting, that the general public should have the knowledge that their vote is correctly recorded and counted. Some leaders are demanding that the voting system should revert to the paper ballot system. The opposition parties have been alleging the possibility of BJP tampering or manipulating the EVM to turn the poll outcomes in their favour. The opposition called the misuse of EVMs the gravest challenge to democracy in India. After the result of assembly elections in 5 states were out, demand to ban EVMs came up. Several Congress party workers protested and demanded a ban on electronic voting machines. Slogans such as EVM Band Karo and placards demanding a ban on EVMs were seen outside the Congress headquarters. However, the ruling BJP has denied these claims. But first, let's understand what EVM is and how does it work. EVM has 2 units, a control unit and a balloting unit, and these two are connected by a 5-meter cable. The control unit remains with the presiding officer or the polling officer, and the balloting unit is placed inside the voting compartment, that is where you go and vote. The polling officer will press the ballot button, which enables the voter to cast their vote. A list of candidates and party symbols will be available on the machine with a blue button next to it. The voter can press the button next to the candidate's name they wish to vote for. As soon as the voter presses the button, the machine locks itself. Now, these EVM machines generally come with a VVPAT or voter verified paper audit trail machine attached to it. VVPATs are box-shaped machines attached to the ballot unit of the EVM. Once a voter presses an option on the EVM, the VVPAT machine prints a paper slip, which is like a receipt which includes the voter's choice of party. The VVPATs have made the voting process more transparent for the voters. According to the current process, VVPAT verification is carried out only on votes cast in 5 randomly selected EVMs in each assembly segment. On 1st of April 2024, the Supreme Court notified the Election Commission regarding a plea demanding 100% VVPAT counting. The Congress praised the Supreme Court's notice to the Election Commission of India, saying it was an important first step. But can EVMs be hacked? In 2023, the Election Commission of India assured the Supreme Court that EVMs can neither be hacked nor be tampered with. The Election Commission filed an affidavit spanning over 450 pages, where it said that EVMs were totally standalone machines having one-time programmable chips. Similarly, in 2019, a committee of experts formed by the Election Commission concluded that EVMs were tamper-proof. In its report, the committee said that since there were no networking components in the EVMs, it is impossible to manipulate them remotely. It further stated that tampering was only possible with physical access, and the elaborate sealing process of EVMs is done by the Election Commission of India to prevent this from happening. But has Election Commission of India lost control? Well, some argue that with the ballot paper system, the Election Commission of India has control over manufacturing of ballot boxes and counting of votes. And with EVMs, that's not the case. Manufacturers of EVM, BEL and ECIL are not in control of Election Commission of India. Critics argue that the components of the confidential software on the chip of EVMs cannot be verified by the ECI officials. What do you think? Would you prefer the return of ballot paper or prefer EVMs with VVPAT? Tell us in the comment section.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.